This is like, I do use tools to do it, but I want you guys to understand the principles behind the tools. It took me a lot of years to realize how important expectations were. And these are the 4 things that we set them in, which is I guess I got it backwards. The result, the cost, the time, and the communication. And when you're telling clients like what's going to go down, you want to be very, very, very specific in each of those things. So the last time I really screwed this up, I had a friend of mine who said, he's an accountant, but he studies all like the marketing stuff. And he said, I know I don't really fit your niche, but would you want to run some Facebook ads to a webinar? And I said, sure. And I did 0 expectation setting because I'm like, oh, he's my friend. He knows.
He freaked the fuck out.
He freaked the fuck out. Like totally. I remember actually like, holy shit, Facebook, like when you're new on Facebook ads, you guys confirm this, Facebook bills you at like $2.50, $5. So like in his inbox, there's like 47 charges from Facebook. And then he checks like, has anybody reached out to me yet? No. And what I should have done in hindsight, I should have said, hey, you got a $10,000 offer. If we could just get $10, $15 webinar registrations, we'll be way ahead of the game here. Yep. Even if just one of those people converts. But I didn't do any of that. And actually, I knew in my head that, $10 webinar registrations and you'll make money. And we actually got them at $350 right out of the gate. And I was like, high-fiving myself, like, you're the man. And he was freaked the fuck out. I haven't even got a client yet. I already have billed $500. Like, holy shit. And I'm like, well, we got a whole list of people. And so you need to say, our goal here, month 1, is to get $10 webinar registrations. And always shoot for a number, like I said, like, that you can exceed. If you think you can really get 10, then tell them 15.
Yeah.
Tell them what it's going to cost them. So in his case, I should have known. I should have said, like, Facebook, ding, 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 ding. They always hit you for like the first 25 and all these numbers. Don't freak out when you see the credit chart. This is normal. This is like a garden. We plant seeds and we water them. And some of those seeds water right away, and some in 3 months and some in 6 months. You're going to make a return on investment, but it's not like a push button immediate thing. So there will be costs, but relax. And then I should have given them like an accurate timeline. Like, hey, it's going to take us, a month to get your webinar, like actually getting registrations. The first 30 days, we're just testing a bunch of messages. I know that's probably not exciting for you, but like we'll have little wins in that will lead towards a big outcome. And then I could say communication. I'm going to send you a video every second Friday. So I know you're probably a little freaked out and think I'm not doing anything, but just, I'm working very hard on your account. I'm going to send you second Friday. Does that all make sense? Are we on the same page? And that's how I do it. And it's like, so it comes down to those 4 things. And when you do that, you take all the mystery out of that relationship for them. And then what ends up happening is they can just chill out. And then when the nice touches come in on top of it, where it's like they feel like, oh, I got a picture of my family and I got a bobblehead and those things. And I would say the longer it takes you to get results, the more you have to do this. So I didn't realize this when I sold SEO. Until they're ranking number 1, you got to do this every month, every single month. If you're like building a funnel and you're trying to get somebody's cold traffic dialed in and it's just going to take you 3 to 6 months of testing, then you're going to have to do this every single month for 3 to 6 months. You can back it off a little bit when they see it working. But in the beginning, like expectation setting over and over and over and over again. But then you do that and you can say things like, hey, you can send a text message to a client and say, hey, I remember how I told you if we could just get $10 webinar registrations, we'd be kicking ass. Check this out, $350.
Yeah.
Holy shit, $350. And then
you're amazing.
You're amazing, right? And so I never realized, but I said like that lawyer made it really, really simple. If I tell a client 15 grand and I get 10, I'm an idiot. If I tell them 10 and we get 15, I'm a hero. So like that methodology applies to set expectations that you can easily exceed, because it took me a long time to realize people don't know what the Facebook ad numbers are. They don't know how often we're supposed to talk. They don't know how much it's going to cost. And the more you can just take those variables out of their worry, all their bad experiences, just keep them informed, the more they just like, they'll ease off of you. And what I find is the meetings just disappear. And that's been that is actually my favorite part of running my agency now, is that not that we sell without phone calls and all that, is that like people just, my clients are cool and nice and they leave me the fuck alone.